Hi everyone, I welcome all the divine souls on my YouTube channel, which is Twin Flame Realities. I have another channel by the name of Twin Flame Diva. If any of you understands Hindi, on that particular channel I have shared complete inner work of level 2. So level 1, level 2 I have already completed. In case if you're someone who cannot understand Hindi, then I think YouTube has already given that option that you can listen any videos in your own language. So there are a lot of work which you have to do in terms of inner work, energy work. So I have shared the complete inner work. So if it is possible for you, please start watching those videos and start your inner work. I understand I have not been able to upload videos on this channel. There are reasons. On that channel there are people listening from other countries who cannot understand Hindi, but I think they are able to listen to it in their own language because of this particular option what YouTube has offered now. So I'll be sharing complete inner work of level 1 and level 2 on my channel itself, and I have already completed the level 2 inner work on my other channel, which is Twin Flame Diva. If you have any question related to twin flame connection, twin flame journey or inner work, then answers of your personal question will only be given during personal counseling session. I do not respond any or reply of any of your personal questions through email or through comment. I never share my phone number. I can only be contacted through email, and sessions always happen through Zoom call. There are certain people who keep on asking about the email ID, wherein I think I've already mentioned it somewhere on my channel itself, and I think in the community section also. But I'll be sharing a particular video where I'll mention my email ID along with some particular detail when you need to book your session, so that I don't have to reply again and again with my email ID. So I have seen particular category of people who were either in a relationship with someone and or they were engaged or they were married, but that person has actually died. There can be a different reason for a death of a person. So they said and they think that that person was their twin flame. So these kind of people said that they only went through spiritual awakening and came to know about a twin flame connection after the death of a love interest. Now their question is, how would they live on earth? There are people who says no, they do not want to live because their twin flame has gone now. So as I said, there were 3 categories what I have interacted during the session. One who was in a relationship, was not married or engaged, other person who was married, and the third person who was engaged. So there were different reasons when that person has died. Someone died because of accident, someone died because of some other reasons, some personal reasons. There was suicide also. So now these people think that this person was their twin flame. So what they think, that person who has died was their twin flame? No, that is not possible, because divine do not reveal the identity of your divine counterpart until you have completed the final ascension, complete the 3rd level of inner work. So I have already told in my previous video that there are evil entities who are acting as twin flame coaches. So they are also running their channels, and then now there are several people who claims this, they were in a relationship or they were married with that person and that person has died, who was their twin flame. Now they are living alone and they will be living alone. They are acting as a twin flame coach. How can you live your life alone now? So this is complete false information. The reason behind this, that see, I think already talked about this. When you go through spiritual awakening, then only you start doing your inner work, shadow work, and then the healing, right? And healing is always required if you are somebody who has gone through trauma, pain, betrayal, or you have come in a family there is a generational trauma or ancestral curse. Lot of inner work you have to do, and until you have done the complete healing, divine will not reveal the true identity of your divine counterpart. But then people like to live in an illusion that whosoever they are in a relationship or have feelings for, they start considering them there as a twin flame. So those evil entities who are acting as twin flame coaches and pretends that they were in a relationship or was married with a person who has already died and that person was their twin flame. See, they have they belong to a particular group. So when they start sharing such information, and I understand if you are someone who has gone through the similar situation or death of a love interest, it will be so difficult. I can't even describe into words that how painful it is. But when you hear someone sharing the same kind of story, you start believing and you start following what they are asking to do. If they are asking you to stay single or do not do any sort of inner work, you don't have to do anything. That was your twin flame, now you have to reincarnate again. These are all false information just to keep you stuck on your journey. Please do remember, divine do not reveal the true identity of your divine counterpart until you have completed the final level of inner work, the complete healing. So if I talk about other twin flames, when they get to know about this, twin flame connection, only after their spiritual awakening, what they're supposed to do, they're supposed to do the complete inner healing. They have to learn their karmic lessons also, have to set boundaries. A lot of work you have to do in terms of inner work, not just energy work. So that actually takes time. And then what happened? They are not doing the inner work, even though if they're doing, they're actually focused on the karmic twin flame. Now, if you're somebody who has gone through this kind of a situation, the death of a love interest, and you do some sort of inner healing, but you have already been stuck on a mindset that that was your twin flame, which is not the reality. So when you are having a particular fixed mindset that that person who has died was your twin flame, and now you're still doing your inner healing, you will not reach anywhere. It is such a toughest situation, I cannot describe into words. But then having that mindset, like that person was your twin flame and now you're doing some sort of healing so that you stay connected telepathy, or you stay connected to their higher self. See, you are actually living an illusion, and this kind of inner work will not help you at all. One more statement I heard from all those people who claim that the person who has died was their twin flame. They said that person was not at all toxic. So I have talked about karmic twin flame. The confirmed signs of a karmic twin flame is actually a manipulative, selfish, person. But then you have to understand, are you really able to identify people? There can be scenarios, when you meet someone and you develop feelings, and you are actually having a lot of feelings for that person, you start ignoring the red flags. That is one situation that you were not able to identify the true color of a person who has died. You think that person was a good person. There can be another scenario. It's not necessary that person was your karmic twin flame. It can be a soulmate also. You just started thinking that person was your twin flame. See, emotions are so strong, you will not be able to overcome it like normally. Even though if you're not a twin flame, have gone through breakup or have gone through such kind of situation where a person has died or left you, it is so difficult. You really have to do a lot of work to get out of this situation. So I never said the person who died was a toxic person. Can be a true lover, can be a soulmate, but not your divine counterpart. See, people create a lot of drama and illusion on the name of twin flame journey. Always remember, divine counterpart in terms of twin flame journey is the purest form of gods and goddesses on earth. You will never have any kind of selfish or manipulative behavior from them, and they are also the most loyal people in case of divine feminine or divine masculine. So now this is a question: do you really recognize the true color of people? Complete in and out thing. So death of a person became the reason for your spiritual awakening. That doesn't mean it was your divine counterpart. It can be your karmic twin flame, it can be a soulmate, or it can be a good friend for whom you had strong feelings. Energy of two divine counterparts so strong. That's the reason divine make sure you do not get to know about each other until you have fully ascended, until you have fully healed. So now if you're someone who has gone through this particular phase, death of a love interest, and that person became the reason for your spiritual awakening. Now from that onwards, you were supposed to do your inner healing. When you do your inner healing, you come out of those dark emotions. But then in case you do not do that, you start living with with the emotions of or feelings or memories of that person, still doing a bit of inner work which is not leading you anywhere. Then what will happen? Divine will surely place a karmic toxic person on your path in terms of love interest, who will put you through a lot of again pain, and then this cycle will be repeated. So it is only in your hand. Start doing the complete healing. So when you are someone the purest, the emotional person, and you are avoiding red flags, you do not have any sort of boundaries, you start living with all those toxic energies of other people, you keep sharing your energy with wrong people, in that case you are always at a loss, and divine do not like this. So what divine does? Divine starts sending such people who will show you what you are supposed to remove from your life, what you are supposed to change in your life. And I want you to answer this question: Are you someone who is highly intuitive? You are able to recognize the true color, true intention of anyone in your life, in your surroundings. In case you are such kind of person, then nobody could have been able to manipulate you, lie you, or put you through some sort of pain, because you have been aware about everything. So you have to question this to yourself. What I have seen, in especially into divine feminines, they do not follow their, this intuition, and that's the reason they keep on attracting such people into their life, where you do not have boundaries, you do not have your self respect. So when you are not learning your lessons and do not have boundaries, you keep on ignoring the red flags of a person, because somebody is so polite with you initially, and then a other person can be a narcissistic person, and definitely they would not like to fight. Otherwise, you will recognize their true color. Then would you really allow them to be part of your life? Surely a right person will never do that. So there are dark forces and those evil entities who are acting as twin flame coaches. They knew what sort of a category of twin flames exist on earth, and every twin flame has a bigger purpose for Mother Earth. And always remember, the purpose of a twin flame can never be fulfilled just by on your own. You always need the support of your divine counterpart. That's how the designing of this connection and the journey has been done. So they knew that there will be people who will think, if you're in a relationship with somebody and that person has died, then if somebody tells you that person was your twin flame, you start believing and you will start following what they're asking to do. So what is the agenda behind this? That you will never become who you truly are. So I have shared my complete story, the twin flame journey till now. So I knew a lot of powers of mine since my childhood, and when I met this karmic twin flame, I knew what sort of a person he is: the manipulator, mind gamer, who likes to set traps for other people, selfish, egoistic, will do anything for money. So I knew in and out, thing about this person. But then after my awakening, when I came to know about my soul mission, a particular industry, so I was in this confirmation: I'm enough to handle this particular mission and I know my powers. But then when I completed my final level of inner work, when the identity of my divine counterpart, divine masculine identity was revealed by the divine, I was actually shocked to see that without his support I cannot do this mission. So just because of the soul mission, the divine mission, my divine masculine has gone through a lot. His journey has been the toughest one. So I came in this acceptance that no matter how powerful I am, how many powers I have in terms of spiritual power, I am aware about each and every power of mine, especially the day I completed my final level of inner work. But then I came in this acceptance: without the support of my divine masculine, I cannot do this mission. It is not at all possible. So just to make him powerful, divine had to create a toughest life journey for my divine masculine, so that he come into such power. And I'm talking about the earthly powers. So I have spiritual powers, he has spiritual powers, but still the industry, I have a mission that requires a lot of 3D powers. So I have shared a particular video where I've talked about 3 stages of inner work, and I've talked about the journey of Sati. So look at yourself. On what stage are you? Are you aware about all of your spiritual gifts, your spiritual powers, and your healing powers, that you can heal anything and you can remove any sort of toxicity? You have all these powers. You don't need to be dependent on anybody else. And I've talked about those 5 areas you need to master. Are you really on the same page? Like, have you mastered all those 5 areas? And if somebody has done that, you won't have any sort of emotional pain. That is the reality. So during the session, I have interacted with several kinds of twin flames, but I never, get to see that anybody who is able to help themselves. They all are struggling, but they claim to be a twin flame, and they do not know how to do their own healing. They have a lot of dependencies and codependencies, and then also are being able to manipulate by others easily, and also living in false hope, having wrong belief system. So such kind of a person who has wrong belief system, living into false hope. False hope means, I have already shared a particular video on false hope. When in case you are in a relationship or have feelings for someone who is toxic, manipulative, but you think by doing some sort of inner work you can turn that person into a good person, or you can turn a cheater into a loyal person. That is a false hope. So as twin flames go through a lot of spiritual attacks, there are certain kind of people who send such energy towards you, but there is also a group of forces who keep on attacking you, who keep on attacking on the twin flames. So they are going through all those things, but they do not have any information how to protect themselves, not even a single information. Maybe they are doing something which they have read or somebody has told them, and it is not helping them. Because if you are a twin flame, you really have to do a lot of work and in terms of spiritual protection. So people tell you a lot of things in terms of twin flame inner work, and if you do not do the basics, then that is not going to help you. And also there is no shortcut to the inner work of twin flame journey. You have to master yourself, and mastery can only be done once you have completed your level 1 and level 2 inner work. So if you look at normal people, who are not twin flames and not soulmates, but they were in a relationship and they had to go through a breakup situation wherein somebody did not die, but they had a breakup situation. They are not able to overcome, such feelings, such emotions, and they spend many years on that. At times, they have to keep on reincarnating to go through the same situation until they start, doing the work, because you do not come out of such emotional or turbulence until you start doing the work. And also you have to learn your karmic lessons. So understand your situation. If you are a real twin flame, twin flames are highly emotional, highly sensitive, and they easily get attached. They pick up on the energy of other person. They stay connected to the the spirit world. So it is quite difficult for a twin flame who were in a relationship or had feelings for someone who has already died. This will be so difficult, but you cannot overcome until you start doing the work. An agenda of dark forces is always to keep you into lower vibrational energy, where you always experience emotional turbulence and sad energy, so that you never get to know who you truly are. You never experience what are your spiritual powers. So when you are already living into lower vibrational energy, maybe you are keep on crying or feeling those turbulence emotionally and having anxiety and depression. In that case, these spiritual attacks will happen more, and they will attack you even stronger, and it will affect your physical health first and then mental health. I realize this when you are already into a lower vibrational state. Maybe if you're sad or you're feeling anxiety, depression because of any reason, wherein new moon, full moon was already a reason, then there were certain activations were happening, and then almost every month there is a portal which was affecting a lot. And then this karmic twin flame who was full of negativity, and I was picking up each and every energy of him, so because of which he was able to receive a lot of my energy. So there I realized, whenever I was into a sad state where I was not feeling emotionally well, these attacks were even happening more. And I realized that if I have to do this inner work, my emotional state and my this physical health should be my priority, otherwise I will not be able to do it. And because of spiritual attacks, health was getting damaged again and again. So if I had to take a lot of rest, and I was also working, so it was so difficult, so challenging when I started doing my inner work. And then that particular event which became reason for my spiritual awakening, so it took me a lot of time to overcome that. But then the final level of inner work, I realized that all the health issues were gone. I do not feel or experience any sort of emotional turbulence. I do not experience those stress and anxiety what I used to experience since my childhood, and more even after the separation of a karmic twin flame. But the day I got detached from a karmic twin flame and got aligned with my divine masculine's higher self, the life has been so amazing. So when you start doing the proper inner work, you will not have any sort of emotional turbulence until there is a particular event. And also there are a lot of acceptance and realization and learnings happens during the inner work. So I have talked about 5 main areas: mental, emotional, physical, financial, and spiritual. So when you start doing your inner work, on the final level, you have to do the mastery in all these 5 areas. So where are you standing in terms of these particular 5 areas: mental, emotional, physical, financial, and spiritual? Are you on the highest level? Have you done the mastery, or you are just on the beginning level? So there can be any reason for your spiritual awakening, so that you start doing your inner work. And when you start doing your inner work, you start glowing from inside. You start feeling emotionally, fulfilled. You are not dependent on anyone for anything. You are not in complaining energy. You are healed, and you keep on ascending. There are a lot of learnings, which you experience just because of the awakening. So where are you standing? Still living into those painful emotions because of the death of a love interest, or have you really started coming out of those emotional pain? So to come out of such emotional pain or karmic toxic cycles, and you might have to do a lot of healing for generational trauma or ancestral curse, which is again a time taking process, and it requires a lot of efforts and patience. If you do not do your healing, then you will keep on repeating the same cycle in this lifetime and also into upcoming lifetimes, until you start ending all sort of karmic patterns, karmic cycles, and heal the generational trauma. You can easily identify whether your family has a generational trauma or not, or ancestral curse. These are time taking process, and you are meant to do such healing. You are here to heal particular bloodline, and I do not know how old your bloodline is, but you can identify such patterns in your family. So, and also to get to know your real divine counterpart, you really have to ascend on all those 5 areas. So separation of Shiva and Shakti only kept on repeating because of the divine feminine Sati, who was not aware about her powers, and not in acceptance that she was a goddess, and also was operating from the 3D matrix. So whatever her father was telling her, she was following it blindly. So understand who you are. Are you really aware about your spiritual powers? Do you know your healing capabilities? Divine feminine is the leader of this twin flame journey, and you have to ascend initially. You have to do the work first, then only parallelly your divine counterpart will be doing the inner work. And you don't have to worry about your divine counterpart, who he she is, where they are. Their identity will only be revealed by the divine once you have leveled up, once you have done the final level of inner work. And you do not have to guide them for any sort of inner work. They are parallelly being guided by the divine, but they always remain stuck because of you. So make sure you start doing your inner healing. You are not staying stuck because somebody has told you that person who you broke up or was toxic or has died was your twin flame. That is not the reality. So if you're someone who thinks the person who has died was your twin flame, and still you have been doing some sort of inner work by seeing or having some sort of information through some sort of TF coach, and you still are at the same page, are still at the same level where you keep on crying and keep on missing that person, still having those emotional turbulence and physical health damage, which means you are nowhere. You are still standing at the same place, and that is not the inner work. So until you come out of that mindset, that person who has died was not your twin flame, was not your divine counterpart. If you exist here, your divine counterpart also exists, but then you will only get to know their identity once you have leveled up. And when you level up, you do not have any sort of emotional pain. Also, you are able to heal naturally all of your physical problems, and financially you becoming well. I mean to say that you will be able to master all of those 5 areas if you start doing the right inner work. My divine duty is to guide you. I'll be sharing the complete inner work on my channel, level 1 and level 2, and choice is yours. You want to stay stuck there where you have been, or you want to move on. And know the real inner work, when the real inner work can take you out of any sort of emotional pain. So evil entities who are acting as twin flame coaches, they are creating a lot of illusions in terms of about a twin flame journey, and wherein the one false hope is that a toxic person they are calling as a divine counterpart, divine masculine or divine feminine, wherein they are karmic, and they give you false hope that they share you some sort of inner work which will turn a toxic person in a good person. This is actually a false hope. So if you stay stuck on this kind of belief system, kind of mindset, wherein you think some sort of inner work can turn a evil person or toxic person into a good person, any kind of inner work will not help you. So you really have to correct your belief systems. So be in acceptance. Evil entities are acting as twin flame coaches. They are trying to create false belief system, whether it is about a love interest who has died, claiming to be or telling you that this person was your twin flame, or a toxic person can turn into a good person, or is your divine counterpart who is a toxic person. So such kind of things are actually being created on a big level. Almost every channel you will hear such things. So it is your choice. You are responsible for your inner work, for your healing, and for your ascension. And belief system plays very big role in this particular journey. So this was about today's video. I will see you in another video. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.